What's going on, you guys? AJ Check here with AJ Self-Defense, man. Today I want to talk about TikTok streaming and the dangers of this prank culture where people are getting paid lots of money. This story is from 2020. It's about Zachary Latham. He ended up stabbing somebody and he was able to get off because of self-defense. But if you back up on the story, young kid, about 16, 17 years old, moved in with his grandparents, and at the neighborhood he was in, he would do crazy stuff like rev his engines all the time, make the neighbors mad. And then one of his most popular videos is when a woman named Catherine was coming up to him and, she was trying to say, hey, man, you need to stop this, you need to stop that. And he was basically trolling her, and he kept on calling her Karen, 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 Karen. And she was like, my name is not Karen, my name is not Karen. But anyway, the video went viral. It had over 3 to 4 million views. And of course, if you're getting that many views, you're getting opportunities, you're getting paid, you're getting the popularity, you're getting the attention and all that good stuff. So the video goes viral. And so it instigates him to do more of that kind of stuff in his neighborhood. And also his followers started to message and torment the woman and the entire family. It was just an ongoing thing. I know they called the police on him a few times, but they just got a slap on the wrist. So months later, after just a bunch of just trolling and things of that nature, the dad and his 2 sons pulled up on him, and the mom pulled up on him, and they tried to jump him. The dad and the 2 sons tried to jump him. He stunned him with a stun gun. He ended up stabbing the dad, and it punctured his lung. The dad ends up dying. Yes, they went over there and jumped him, and so they, went to court. He got off for self-defense, which if you just look at that by itself, if you just look at the story where, the dad and the sons pull up on you and try to jump you and somebody dies, yes, self-defense. They was looking at manslaughter and all that good stuff. But if you think back to the months of torment the family was going through, I'm not saying it was right to jump them, but they were probably at their wits' end. They were probably at their wits' end. They probably called the police, made reports and stuff. And so this is the part of self-defense that I talk about, where it's not about keeping your head on the swivel. It's not about fighting somebody off. It doesn't matter what you can physically do. Well, I guess in that case, it matters what they can physically do. If there's an instigator, man, don't try to run up on a person, because a lot of these streamers are dangerous and they are ready to take you out. There's a lot of streamers that have shot people. There's, the Rajah Jackson situation where, the wrestler came up and hit him in the head with a fake can. Didn't even really hit him in the head. And his followers instigated him, and he jumped the guy. He almost killed the guy by slamming him down and punching him repeatedly in the face. And so the thing is that I look at is, yes, you can defend yourself, but then the community has a responsibility. And when I say community, I mean, TikTok, YouTube, all those channels have a responsibility. The police, the local law enforcement has a responsibility to realize that a lot of this stuff is going on. And yeah, it seems like not a big deal, but it's a very big deal. And it's just an accident waiting to happen at all times. Instagram, TikTok, and all those, it's like, I'm not trying to take anybody's money, and I love pranks as well. But when the pranks go to a certain extent, then they should be demonetized. They should be, their channels, they should have some of their popularity taken down. And the reason why I say that is because I've been making these self-defense videos for years. If I say the wrong word, and I still do, if I say a word like kill, if I put man stabs woman or woman stabs man in self-defense, I do that repeatedly, my videos get shadow banned. My Twitter is completely shut down because I share my YouTube videos and I put things like, this woman killed the man, or, this pedophile did this. And my stuff got shut down because of the words I was using. Yet there's a lot of, you can put anything on Twitter. You can put racist stuff. You can put things like that on Twitter. There's a lot of pornography on Twitter, and they just let it run rampant. And so I know they have the ability to shadow ban and cut stuff down and monitor that stuff, because when this type of behavior is encouraged, it's hard to combat. It's hard to combat a bunch of people coming, pulling up to your house because of what somebody that's popular is doing on the internet. It is very hard to defend yourself against that. So it's a responsibility for, these channels to do it. And they say, oh, but you're taking away free speech. No, I'm not taking away free speech. You can say what you want. You just can't get paid for it like that. If you are messing up somebody else's life. Now, if it's a little prank, okay, whatever. But if you're tormenting somebody for months and the family doesn't know what to do, then that person has to be watched and demonetized. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got for this one, man. I'll see you on the next one.